Willy Wonky.
There we go.
I was going to use explosive sacrifice.
Oh no, please don't be using sacrifices so willy nilly.
It
Okay.
explodes.
Hopefully that was
I mean,
close
they-
enough
they-
time for
you're
us to
trying to
fix
kill
that. Anyway,
Can I at least sacrifice? Can I at least sacrifice Larry?
no, there will be no sacrificings on this channel.
Not now, not ever.
No, there will be eventually.
There will be
Yeah,
a
now,
child
The room I
involved.
wrote it. I don't want a reference.
And there will be a fictional child involved.
Except a
By
child.
fictional. I mean, yes.
Anyway,
It'll be Son Goku as a child.
a smart little cookie like you shouldn't have any trouble understanding that.
Yes, sir.
What was that all about? Why would Godot want to give me a hint?
Very well then, let's continue with this testimony. So you transport the body to the snowmobile. All the way to Hazakura Temple courtyard.
Yes, I thought that way. I think Maya would never be suspected.
Suspicious.
Suspected.
Oh, suspected, my bad.
That's why I thought. That's what I thought anyway. And then I.
Is that what you
Oh,
were
you
doing
used
with when Sister Bikini saw you?
Yes. That's right. She probably thought the worst.
Probably. More like definitely.
I see. So, Sister Vicky mistakenly thought you were the one who murdered Miss
Miss
Denim.
Denim jeans.
Denham.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's my fault that this case has gotten so confusing.
Yes, it is, bitch.
This person in the stands says that. I don't want to believe it, but I don't think my logic is failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya. But why would she want to do that? There's only one reason I can think of. Okay, so we loop back. After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Crane tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all across the Dusky Bridge. Then I used the snowmobile to carry back to Azakura Temple, and I used the Shishido to alter the way the wound looked. Okay, that's a lot to unpack there. So we got the stone lantern.
We can use Larry's with Scourge, yeah, because they mentioned about why she didn't like, you know, push the body on the bridge.
Mhm.
Yeah, we still got to get the thing that George got points for already.
The long distance pointage. So.
Because remember, the Larry's sketch is he was upside down when he was on.
Yes, that's
bed.
why I pointed it out.
You know
That
what?
you were.
Well,
We
what?
had, we
The
had
whole
two.
calling out to Mystic Maya is I called out to her, but why? Because then after Elise fell, I called out to Mystic Maya. So why?
We didn't do this one. It just hit me. We didn't do this one here. Normally we have to cover our bases.
Yeah,
for
I
you
got the
both.
track.
You really did move her body by snowmobile. Then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally, you would expect crap.
The judge just gets a Slurpee out. It's my new addiction.
I was drinking soda, right? Don't make me use the judge of shotgun.
This
It's
picture.
okay if it's okay. The judge is getting off his addiction right now. Okay, he's going for soft fast food stuff. Okay, instead of drugs,
See?
which is kind of worse.
Or is that actually soda? Or is that not soda and it's actually
It's
beer?
Coke. No, it's liquid Coke. Coca-Cola.
And George left.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from the ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that.
That's because you're blind, bitch.
No, he's still falling when I left the Hazakuri Temple.
Oh, looks like
I
Ben.
see. I was
Oh,
still
perfect
falling.
timing, George.
I'm back. Sorry. I had
Oh, you get to read that.
Ben did. I heard Ben do it.
Also, I'm still gonna go for it. Don't worry.
You got some Wendy's connection, bro.
Am I clear?
Yes.
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 Okay. I said I will still leave again. I'm just looking at certain items, and then I'll mute myself. I'm
Okay.
still gonna be here.
Got it.
Anyways, and then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
How about it, Mr. Wings? What do you think about this stuff?
It's very important. YOLO. And the murder took place.
This
Still
was
had-
something Donna tried to hint to us.
The snow had already stopped. That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against other evidence. Your Honor, I'd like the statement Irish just made to be added to the testimony.
Does it have something to do with the case?
All will be made clear if you allow our statements to be added to the record. Ah, this should be fun. You, let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir.
By the time the murder took place, the snow had already
By the
stopped.
time the murder took place, the
Oh.
snow had already stopped.
Oh yeah, I saw that. there have been a lot of contradictions in your testimony so far. This time, are you sure it's all true?
Yes, I am.
When the murder happened, the snow had already stopped. According to you, that's why the snowmobile tracks were so clear.
That's right. I'm certain of it.
I think I've trapped her this time. I see how you think. Snow, huh?
What is going on here?
If the snow really had stopped by the time of the murder, it means that there's a bigger hole in her story than the movie The Grid Revelations.
That's a in-universe reference.
I guess so. First I'm hearing of it. Ah, well then, Mr. Trite, perhaps you'd like to share your theory with us. Let's see what's up your sleeve, or rather, your pocket. I had to keep it there. I don't want to believe it, but I don't think my logic is failing me. Yada yada. Okay. Okay, so we just got that new thing of evidence there. So died, removed the body from the temple, dragged it behind me. Then I use a snowmobile to carry it back to the secure temple, and I use a
See, wait.
Shishido.
If she was murdered at the garden, why isn't there more blood there if the snow had stopped? That would imply that she probably wasn't murdered at.
That
You
time
got
of-
Would there
Wendy
be
halfway through
or
that.
something?
Yeah, you got
Ben,
one.
you got Wendy. You got Wendy's audio already.
He's already left and come back in.
Oh, sorry, I was turning the phone at the same time. Welcome to- So, my thinking is, should there be more blood at the garden? They just investigated, but there was no blood except on the stone lantern. So if it had stopped snowing when the murder took place, shouldn't there be more blood on the thing?
Or the blood frozen on. It shouldn't make it clear when it's frozen.
What was up with the weather report
Yeah.
again?
Weather report was
Snow-
around 10 to 50 to 11.
To 11. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge around 10:45.
And about 30 minutes passed between the fire started.
So the snow could have only happened after the lightning struck the bridge.
According to her story, because there was snow, but she claims the snow had
Wait.
stopped.
Wait,
But that means that
Hold on,
would have
hold
to
on.
take place there, and then 10 minutes later,
Captain.
the bridge was struck. No, at 10:45 it was struck. Actually, that
Captain.
That's what I'm saying. That she had to have. She couldn't cross the bridge the way it was with the body, if the bridge was already on fire. And she's saying
and if
that.
the snow had stopped because it would have been burning at that.
And
Yeah.
that comes up with Larry's sketch.
Yeah. We'll get back to the sketch. I mean, we will explain the sketch eventually, but right now we're
Yeah.
just trying to show it's like, yeah,
Well,
you're
look.
saying you did all this and this time, but the time don't matter.
Yeah, look at that. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. That's impossible because if it was snowing during that
Yes.
time, the bridge
And
would have been
thunder.
on fire. Let me see.
So, yep.
Yeah,
1 point to Hufflepuff.
you claimed that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible.
Explode.
Nani?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
And that's all.
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time,
Why do you say that?
because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire.
What did you say? The bridge? It was on fire?
That is what we're saying. You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? But it can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of the real defense attorney.
Of the defense attorney.
Yeah. I had a bit of a George spasm there.
Order.
Slam desk! Now I'm back to normal. The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right, the inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could have crossed the bridge, body or no body.
Like somebody
to
drink. Witness, even my vision. Any further lying, and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Objection. The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. Old man.
Me? How dare you?
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now.
Squat?
The important thing now is to find the truth. Is that right?
Yes, of course, but
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there were two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Louise Denham was discovered in the Hasakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bakiti. She witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Denham's body.
He makes a good point, on both accounts.
That's right. I'm not lying.
what are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all last night. Or that night. My memory is still somewhat hazy.
Objection! You have stood at the witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us
I'm back.
now that your memory of the night is hazy?
Objection.
All right.
It's
All
only
right, Ben.
human to err. If you're so perfect right, maybe you could explain this for the court.
Sorry, George.
What is it?
The murder happened, the bridge had already burned down. And somehow, the body traveled across the bridge. It was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick.
Well, not exactly, no.
Now
There must be some other way she got across the burnt-out bridge.
And it's a sketch.
And unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth.
Looks like the defense is not prepared for offer a.
Offer.
I was about to say offer a
Suitable.
suitable explanation.
You see what I mean? In other words, slay it. You're in no position to suggest this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
Ugh.
All right, then, witness. Let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
You admit that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony
Prior.
your prior testimony contradicts a
Contained.
rather large
Contained.
attained a rather large
Inconsistency.
inconsistency. Thank you.
I think he could have got that one himself.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Please add an explanation for that your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will
Now,
this be your
excuse me,
final
I-
testimony or what?
Now, excuse me, I'm drinking some Coke.
Oh my.
Coca-Cola? Oh man,
Coca-Cola,
George
not
does have
Coke.
drugs. I
It's a-
knew his
it's
third
a
side
soda.
was going to be illicit.
My God. So, bailiff, please bring me the other shotgun. The one with the triple barrel.
You want the one with or without the soda attachment?
Both.
With
Coming right up, Jim! I got it right here! Ah!
Look out!
The shotgun has
This
been
is
cut
for
in half
cousin
by Jim.
Vinny.
Well, someone's being fired at this point. It ain't me.
We regret to inform you that HR is closed today.
Other than walking over the bridge, there was no way to move the body. So I must have just gotten confused, I guess. Was the snow still falling or had it stopped? Does it really matter much?
Yes.
Or you say that there was a way to cross a burning bridge? You psycho.
Dusky Bridge is burning down, burning down, burning down, while the defense is falling down on its face.
Can someone shoot that guy over there that's trying to think? Anyway, so it was just a misunderstanding, I see.
This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident.
Oh, wow.
The one cable.
It's clearly, it clearly was burned.
Certainly.
It certainly was burned into a crisp.
Honestly, clearly would have probably worked too, though.
I know a lot of his words are pretty close. But he's synonym.
Oh, no, in the
Adjacent.
long One of the suspicious wires were snapped.
Suspension wires.
It's okay. It's suspicious.
Suspicious
It'll be
wires,
suspicious. Don't worry.
wires were snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall. Yeah, that's one strong bridge, to be honest. That's one strong bridge. And yeah, see,
I
it
mean,
looks like
it's
something.
to handle a few hundred pounds.
Also, that also clarified that something did cut the rope.
It was
So
the
the-
fire.
The rope is still hanging there.
Hmm.
Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across the bridge in this condition.
Unless
And
she wrapped the body around with the rope and it just had it swing down.
No, unless she was stabbed over there, but the person missed and cut the suspension rope.
Or she just threw it onto the ground. You gotta remember this from the previous, the case where this same bridge was relevant before. There is a small mass of land.
Dusky Bridge photo taken the morning after the crime.
Unless I do something to discredit this testimony,
it's going to be deemed as the truth, and Maya will be accused of murder. That's right. I'm only gonna say it one more time. It is only human to err, and only humans can spot the errors of our ways.
The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes. Okay.
I guess I can agree with you on that, Mr.
That makes
Right.
perfect sense.
Plus, I always make sure.
And at the same time, it makes
away.
no sense.
All right.
Except when it does.
All right. Anyway, all right, Mr. Wright. Please begin with your final cross-examination. Other judge, please take over. I'll be right back.
Yes, but if the snow had already stopped when the incident took place,
I couldn't have crossed the bridge, naturally. I think it's just like Mr. Godot said. The body did make it across somehow.
oops. But you seem to be quite sure of yourself when you gave your testimony. You said you were sure the snow had already stopped.
I'm terribly sorry. I was wrong.
Does she really think an apology is going to get her off the hook? This is no joke. You're giving sworn testimony in a court of law.
Well, Mr. Wright, let me ask you a question. Do you remember what the weather was like 1 week ago today?
Huh? Well, naturally, it was,
You see, it's not that easy to remember, isn't it?
Wait, just your question.
But if you had some kind of special day, if I had some kind of special day, I would have remembered. For example, it was pouring rain on the day of my elementary school graduation.
Objection! No one wants to hear about your childhood traumas, right?
What?
By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. If you insist on obsessing with the one statement, let's see the proof. Slain. Show some evidence that the body somehow crossed the bridge while it was on fire.
Well, I don't see why there could be a way to cross.
Mr. Wright? Don't you think that sounds a bit silly? You silly head. A dead body crossing a burning bridge? Did anyone actually witness such a thing in red text?
She said red. There was, there was.
He said text.
I don't think. I
He's
don't,
literally the only one who can't read red text. He's being told it every time it happens.
thank you guys. There was, I don't think you'd call someone like that a witness.
Remember back then when I did this whole slurping stick and you were like, that's not gonna last. I have carried through. I've carried through to the end.
After all, a dream isn't the same as actually seeing something.
Just like that accent I had in west of Loathing.
Yeah. I've come all this way, so I owe it to everyone to figure this out. How do you transport a body across a burning bridge?
Very carefully, of course.
Even if I don't... Shut up. Shut up, my person. Let's start by examining all my evidence and see where it takes me. I've got to be like a shark. Then I'll keep moving. I'm as good as dead. So I heard about this Phoenix Wright guy.
All right.
Shut up, it wasn't Vinny.
I'm back. And Judge, you can scoot over now. I
Yeah,
can't
does it
take
taste
that.
like a loser? Oh no, get out of here!
I bet he did.
You heartbreaker.
Just look at his hair. His hair looks pretty loser-like.
Totally the loser type. I swear.
Like all the sharks don't eat anybody because they're all a bunch of losers. That's why. Anyway.
We're all eating the loser fish tonight.
Okay, anyway, let's just start with me. Other than walking over the bridge, there is no way to move the body, so I must have just gotten confused, I guess. Was the snow still falling or had to stop? Does it really matter that much? Or are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge? That's probably the place where we throw the evidence at.
I think that's where he told us to say to show the evidence.
So this one right here, right?
Yep.
Either that or the map. Let's try that first.
A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility.
What do you mean?
You're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled right out of thin air.
I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen.
It's monstrous. Okay, Daffy.
Who is it? Who is this witness?
I can't chicken out here now. I've got to keep on attacking. Go, go, go. Miss Elise Denham's
Gadget.
brilliant and highly autistic apprentice, Larry's Denham.
Yeah.
Remember what he said? Remember what he said in his testimony? That night, he was in the mountain shack, Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the event. I think you all seen the sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night.
Are
you serious?
It's not fools.
Oh man, I think he got AM PM internet over
I
there.
heard April Fool's, then it.
Let me repeat.
Oh.
Are you serious? Today is not April Fool's today, isn't it? Right. Are you seriously claiming that that victim flew through the air?
Here comes the part where George's points come into play.
And you used this
Pathetic.
pathetic
Scribble.
Terrible
scribble to support your
Let me get this one.
argument.
argument.
Uh-oh. The judge looks like
start
he's
our
about to
argument.
blow a gasket, and he's mispronouncing
Ah,
things more
yeah.
than usual.
Well, Trite, there's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old. Does this sketch prove anything?
Yes,
Thank you, Goda. At least Larry is a 6-year-old.
I'm pretty
Sure.
sure it does, and I'm gonna prove it.
Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down. You're so eager to turn this case upside down? Why not start with this sketch?
Upside
Wait,
down.
upside down.
Why
He
did
literally
Donut
said
say
it.
that?
That's what we're all thinking.
All right, then. Let's hear the defense theory. What exactly is the sketch trying to show?
I don't think old Whiskerface is going to forgive any more mistakes.
Excuse
I
me.
heard
what-
that.
All right, Phoenix. Look carefully and think it over. The sketch drawn by Lawrence Denham is evidence of nothing, a complete contradiction. Exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly what happens.
Of course, the victim was flying through the air. You can see it right through in this sketch. Whoosh!
I think it was contradiction.
Yeah, that's what it's better to accept that. You know, I'm starting to remind me the yesterday's witness.
Ugh. That was the last thing I wanted to hear.
Just so you know,
This isn't flying. This is falling.
we
With
haven't discovered
style.
a giant human catapult at the inner temple yet.
I wish they
Yeah,
had.
so it's the middle entry.
Even if you're
I
not
wish
loyal,
they had.
at least you're 1 cup's worth of entertainment. I think we should skip the penalty this time.
Ugh. There must be some way. Wow. I just know it. Wait, are we actually getting? Oh, okay, so we lost our chance on that one. Other than walking over the bridge.
Guess we gotta try again.
It was the first statement, right?
We haven't tried the. We have,
Okay.
Skip ahead 5 seconds, people.
Skip here, Skippy, Skippy toilet.
Again, because it's only 10 seconds or more. Haha.
Objection!
I'm just trying to get to the right one. I forgot what statement it was.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, it was the last statement. Okay. Oh, it was impressive. It was we were just presenting evidence, right? Oh, my bad. My
Yeah.
bad. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, man, she has very few things to talk about now. Okay, 1, 2. Okay.
She's a bitch.
Well, it's nice of Godot to say no penalty for this one.
yeah.
Okay, a complete
Then I guess
contradiction.
it means it's a contradiction. She wasn't flying, she was falling then.
Something is obviously funny about this sketch.
I am no
Art
Art-
critic.
art critic.
Critic.
You had it right the first time, then Ben told you
the
this
food
thing
no,
that
I was
you
eating
said.
something. I was eating something, but I got stuck. Something got stuck to it. I am no art critic, but even I can see.
No, that's not what I mean, Your Honor. Lawrence Denham stated it over and over that the sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we are to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it.
Contradicts reality?
Ah, this is getting interesting. Looks like go back to that finger pointing thing again. Okay, Trite. So what exactly contradicts reality as we know it?
The body.
The rope.
Well, I mean, it would be the body, right?
Cables.
The cables?
It's either the cables.
What is a rope?
Because the cables are. Yeah, the
body,
cables
and if
are
that
the top.
doesn't work, then go for the ropes.
I'd
How
go
about-
for the ropes. It's because the ropes show that the bridge is upside down. That way the body wasn't flying, it was falling.
Yeah, yes, the ropes,
Right around
because
here?
the ropes
Okay.
is actually. Yeah, the ropes.
Well, I guess do that first and then the body.
It's the wire connected to the bridge.
The wires.
Right, point for George.
1 point to Gryffindor.
It's that thing that contradicts reality.
Yes, it is indeed.
Show us the reality it's supposed to conflict with. Show us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality.
Oh, yeah, we
The
just got
map.
that picture.
The burning map.
Oh, we got this. This
The
is
burning
gonna-
picture.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
this.
The photo, the dusty bridge, correct?
Yes. Now compare the sketch and the photo for a minute. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual desk bridge, or desk bridge, oh, good luck of George knowing how to say that.
Just gonna say Jumping Jehoshaphat. Just say that.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! The wires are below the guard wires. Ugh. We lose George for real this time?
Order. The sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However,
He's muted, so he must be doing something.
isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or perhaps he just drew it wrong?
Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong.
No. With someone like Lawrence, I admit a mistake is a definite possibility. But then that begs the question, why did he make a mistake? What was the reason?
Are you saying you know the answer to that?
Listen, think back, alright? Remember what Lawrence was doing when he witnessed this event. He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He
I'm
waited
back.
and waited,
Very,
and finally he laid
I'm
down.
back. I'm back. Very sorry. I have someone here.
But then, the Sith
Oh,
Lord
good.
shot lightning from the sky and set the bridge aflame. Now ponder, what sort of position Lawrence must have been in that time? He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
Objection.
He was
Who's
lying.
from?
He was lying on his back. Can't see how it is related.
But it does, Your Honor. That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go upside down.
Oh,
Yeah, no way.
Lawrence Denham witnessed the event while he was lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually, wait for it, upside down.
where's red text? So then, this scratch was actually.
I think
The
you
sketch
finally
was
get it,
actually
Your Honor. The correct way to view Lawrence Denham's sketch is like this. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum.
Oh, I guess that was actually a pendulum. Which means it was cut.
Order.
Wait.
Objection.
Oi.
Bold thing to say, a pendulum?
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There's no way to get across it. But if the body had been found in the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal
They
decided to
tied
take
it
a
to the
gamble.
cable.
They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And the pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Objection.
Oh, that's some criteria.
Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? This bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff.
Yes, that sounds right.
In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you'd have to plan ahead.
Objection! The lightning strikes that
Okay,
night
let's bring it in.
could have been an accident, so it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them.
What?
I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there.
In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us the explanation to the support of your theory. What makes you think the criminal had to have the rope on hand to create a
Pendulum. Pendulum, yeah.
pendulum?
Well,
Again with the photo.
hold on.
Yeah.
Not this one. It's an
Because the-
earlier one. Right?
Because the bridge shows that
The rope.
because the bridge has one cable hanging. It had the cable hanging right there.
Down there?
Boom.
Okay. That one, okay. We'll throw that
Pendulum.
one.
Yep. And the meaning of this is
And if you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard.
One point to Gryffindor.
this is one of the wires from the bridge.
When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Denham's body. Wow, still impaled. Man, that's quite the shot,
Yeah.
because there was simply no other way to move the body. Mm, mm, mm. Huh.
God dang.
Oh no, he's drinking his stand ability.
Mr. Goda.
Hold up.
It's like Homer Simpson in hell.
Seems that
Or-
Mr. Goda is more focused on his coffee than answering my question. And for that,
Base.
I'm gonna say, for a judge.
It seems that the odds of a rope being available were very high, unlike me.
Okay, that was hard. That was hard. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that again. So I suppose that is not in a possibility after all. Oh.
Possibility or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? Try it. I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum?
Ooh, good question.
Would it be the sketch again?
I mean, Larry did see it. The rope is there. I mean, no perfect, like, well, it's not there.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there is proof that there is proof that it was swung over there on a pendulum because remember, a lack of tracks. There would have been obvious tracks if her body was carried over, which means, like, well, how else did it get over there?
10-foot
I mean, I
drop.
think that's what we were saying.
Suffered.
Just
And
one set
it-
of tracks.
Let me see. So what piece of evidence would we need for that then?
Possibly the 10-foot drop. Which means the autopsy, but I don't know. Is there anything else? Anything at all?
It's still gonna be the sketch.
That the body was swung over like a pendulum. That the body was swung.
How the
What about-
swinging?
What about her
It-
autopsy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else first.
Let's
I'll
see,
say it again.
autopsy.
I'll say it again.
Cause loss of
It's
blood
again.
from stabbing back. Body fell 10 feet after death.
Oh, snapping back!
Oh, see?
Well, yeah, but her body fell 10 feet. And, I mean, they said 10 yards earlier, but I'm assuming 10 feet is something in between, like halfway within the
I don't think they said
bridge.
yards.
He said 10 yards, like, the length of the bridge is 10 yards. You'd need rope that long at least. But the cable itself doesn't have
It
to
would
be 10
only
yards.
be half
It's
that.
the whole length of the bridge. Exactly.
Plus Iris tied Miss Dennis with the rope on the back.
Yeah, let's go with the autopsy report. This might be a chance for Explode to get some points.
Yeah.
Before I present my evidence, let me review what we know so far.
1 point of even wrong.
According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple. So then, sorry.
So that was the spot of where the criminal.
Yes, precisely. Now, let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from that point here, it would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point.
Did you just say drop?
Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank.
What makes you think something like that happened?
Because I have evidence that suggests her body dropped some distance.
What kind of evidence?
Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here that her body fell 10 feet after her death.
10 feet.
That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to forward momentum, but then came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose.
That's...
Yes, this bloodstained amethyst crystal. It's the one that came off Miss Elise Denham's staff. And even more importantly, is the place where this crystal sphere was found.
Right where Larry found it.
Indeed, I believe is already marked on this overhead map.
The crystal was found. Oh,
No, that was me. That's me.
Huh.
The crystal was found. Ah!
precisely, Your Honor. And that very spot was where the pendulum would have arrived if given the right amount of speed.
This explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You have proved us that with a way of the body could have been moved at that night. An impressive decision, Mr. Wright. Most in what the?
I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down.
You think cold coffee too?
What does it mean, Mr. Godot?
It's called a frappuccino
I'm a psycho. I'm a psychopath, Judge.
or a Javacho. That was a dark and bitter guess that you made, right? You forgot about one thing.
Oh, and what would be that? Would that be?
The aroma.
Huh?
But
What?
A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma.
The rest of the court doesn't speak Coffinese. Can you elaborate a bit more?
If the criminal had sent the body onto the other side, like you say, slam, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch him.
An accomplice?
The
Oh!
criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge, so who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trey?
Mr. Godot is correct. This cannot
can't.
be a work of a single person.
very good.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you know what? Let me repeat myself. Do you know what you must do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, make up evidence.
The body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice.
Very well then. If you please, Mr. Wright. Captain, I think we all know who should we bring this up.
Bikini.
No. That
Who was
I'm not gonna say that word again. I'm not gonna say that word.
Body on the Hazakura Temple side.
Her sister.
No, I think
Well,
I
there
think it was
was
probably
one other
Iris.
person there.
I think it was Iris. That's because she was not aware of the other side. For
Yes,
some odd reason.
Iris hasn't been there
Oh.
because she said that she didn't go there, but then she wasn't. So it's like, okay, well, we're gonna establish this because you didn't actively see the murder. You didn't because you have too many contradictions. You didn't do it, and Sister Bikini was kind of out of commission. And I got maybe 4 more minutes before I got to get back to work.
It can only be you, Sister Iris.
Huh? But
I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that.
And she's the only one that can drive it. She said so herself.
You're the only one who could have managed it.
Right. You even listening to what the witness testimony? On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie was on a cleanup duty in the inner temple garden after the mother died of bloodbath.
Objection! I haven't forgotten. But have you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazakura Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim.
Strange indeed. It's almost as if on the night that the defendant was in 2 different places, same time.
Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony? Ben, if you're going to go back to work, I suggest maybe having one earphone on so you can listen.
But mention what?
The pendulum, of course. Using the sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burned-out bridge, which means it's now a fact that this occurred, something that you should have already known.
No, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum.
Go. But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help, so you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about the whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with.
What? How can you say that, Mr. A?
Oh, what kind of nonsense is this? Don't tell me that bitch came back. You were saying the witness isn't Iris from the Sakura Temple?
Objection. Are you serious, Trent? You mean this woman is...
There's no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so sudden from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya. The woman that's standing there at the witness stand? Her real name is...
That
I never thought I'd have to utter your name again, let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne.
George, could you repeat that?
Hawthorne.
Sister Iris had a twin sister, and you're looking at her, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
The name, that name rings some bells. Some bells, decisive bells, but bells nonetheless.
I'll keep it on that one.
Ha! It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh yeah, I remember now. The case. 5 years ago.
Flashback, flashback, flashback. He's an idiot. Flashback.
But according to this, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. If say her execution was carried out last month.
So what? Slay him. Death has no meaning in this court.
What? Order, order, order!
Well, wait a moment. How could you? My sister, she's already dead. What kind of...
Objection! No. You of all people should already understand. After all, the blood of the master of the crane channeling technique flows within that body.
The Korean channeling technique? How? Now, where have I heard?
That's right, you're not Dahlia Hawthorne herself. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium.
What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy the Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone? On that very night of the murder? To a temple where her twin sister Iris was?
Well, if you're going to put things that way, then yes.
Objection. Slay him. We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happened?
Objection! No. Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It's all written here in these instructions.
What's that?
These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there was 2 irises at Hazakura Temple.
2 of them?
Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, in other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time.
That means that Iris that was in this what was at dinner was the real Iris.
And the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the Inner Temple was someone else dressed as her, namely one Dahlia Hawthorne.
Objection. Do you even know what you're saying, Troy? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found the plans that talk about it. Slam. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witnesses currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris.
What?
Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dolly Hawthorne that had been channeled would have been stranded at the Inner Temple due to the lightning strike. It was later that the body was moved by the pendulum.
That's right.
Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far?
Yeah?
After being notified of what happened, the police came to Hazakura Temple's main hall. There they found Iris in her room and arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center.
Not true, because we had that incident with the earthquake. Remember that? Yeah, I suppose. I can't deny any of that.
Ooh, thank goodness. It looks like he's finally convinced.
Something still seems off. Way off. I'm still not convinced that the Iris here is the same one from the other night.
I suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous?
Buddy, you have never met us at all.
Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia somehow switch places?
Switch places.
Which places?
To be perfectly honest, there's still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we confirm that the witness death identity, we can't continue with this trial.
Iris doesn't have that spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia, which means they must have switched places somewhere.
Oh my god. What if Iris is... Hold on. What if the one we're seeing right now is actually Maya, and the one who's inside the cave is actually Iris?
What an interesting
But that means
suggestion.
Iris would be dead. That would mean
That
Iris
means
is
the-
dead.
Oh
Well,
my...
Go to a and
Oh,
find
Mr.
out.
Wright. Oh, Mr. Wright. Since the time she was arrested in a Hakura temple, have there been any change for Iris to switch place with Dahlia Hawthorne? There was.
Your Honor, I think there might have been one chance.
Oh, blame yourself.
Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris's whereabouts were unknown.
Unknown? What do you mean?
What I mean is, there was a span of
The door on the
time
lock.
in which Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised.
Well, who is
Because
it?
it went from one lock to 5 locks. Really strangely. Because someone
Who
had
would
to
give
put
the
them there.
murderer
Who put them there?
suspected time to move about freely like that?
I'm
It was
sorry.
Edward.
I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. The person that gave Iris the chance to freely move about was...
Maya.
No, Edgeworth. It was
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
This isn't
There was an earthquake while he was. Oh, wait, you were reading. I thought you were stuttering.
Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not?
An earthquake?
No, it was just bikini breaking wind. Okay.
Cause a tremor.
Literally breaking wind. She just sat on it and it just broke.
Boom. It's like it just cuts a scene of Ice Age with Scrat. Sorry. Anyway, we went to the inner temple right away, and it's true, Iris was already there. However, they had already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hawthorne.
That's quite enough already, Mr. Wright. Now see here. No judge's right mind would...
Be quiet.
Fucking bet you back!
It's been a long time, Mr. Judge.
That voice.
Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
That damn bitch is back.
Dahlia Hawthorne. At my current profession? Permanently retired.
So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh?
Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
Yeah, using Maya's body for that. What's going on here?
Dahlia Hawthorne. I never thought we'd meet again, and I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time, I'll end it. For her and for myself.
Alright, give me a moment. I gotta take my meds.
Interesting.
Well, I guess George can read the voice since it's going to be a little less feminine now.
And more stuttery.
Now then, let's continue. Where we left off, shall we? Well, witness? No.
Yes. How can I help you, Mr. Judge?
Which? Well, it seems that we learned the truth. We'll need to hear your test.
I have no problem with that. But when you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left unknown.
In any case, let's hear your testimony. Tell us about the plan that was carried out that night.
The plan.
Please, Francisco, come back.
The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, Maya Fey would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya and then have the blame pinned on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway. Hold it! Wait a minute. Did you just say the plan was to kill Maya Fey? Yeah. You have a problem with that? Don't get on us that nonsense. You...
Watch yourself, Drat. If you've got a problem, solve it during cross-examination. That's one of my rules.
Mr. Godot is correct. And by the way, that's one of my rules as well.
To kill Maya? Could it be true? All right. You were executed last month, correct? Yes, I was hanged. Whoa, man, they hanged? They hanged her? Wow, Japan America, man.
Good. And I'm gonna do it this time with the shotgun.
I hope Ben heard that. Yeah, she got executed by hanging. That's very Western. What's the word for it?
That's medieval. That's like
Wild-
post-medieval.
No, Wild West people did that too, dude.
Hold on.
Post-medieval. I stand on those words.
George, you got Wendy's connection.
Oh, okay, am I clear now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I was gonna say that. Wait, does Marshall lives in Japan, Texas? That means I cannot. Oh my God. You know what? Let's continue. I'm pretty sure Marshall's
How did you
gonna
manage to
find me
discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan Fay? Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy to meet with her.
I see. So that's when you discussed the plan.
Ha! Are you crazy? At first, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Even though I'm her own daughter. All to make Pearl Fay the master of Karain. She's cold.
Oh,
She's a
man.
cold, twisted woman. She thought
So
she could
as
finally
you-
regain her lost honor. The honor she lost when her younger sister Misty took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan. I take it your back explodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
A plan, huh?
You're talking about Pearl Fay, is that correct?
Yes. Though at first she had high hopes with the two of us.
You and your twin sister, Iris?
That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father.
You did. Abandoned?
The only person I ever really cared about in my life was myself.
Yeah, no shit.
My sister was a nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at an old temple.
Mean Iris?
Yes, my father wanted me married to a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? And on top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general.
How poor.
So she might not have turned out as bad if she actually had caring parents, but this is far beyond that. This is just a monster.
The devil itself.
The really horrible one was that woman, the bitter, vengeful woman. It was her stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Pearl Fay.
Which makes you wonder, what unfortunate snapshot to sleep with that woman.
At that age.
Ugh.
She was born with an abundance of spiritual power. Unfortunately for her, Morgan Fay heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child's back.
Oh, that bitch!
This was already kind of established.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mother-daughter B-word duo. All because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family. Come on, puppy, up.
Maya would have to die. But why?
Sorry, just a second. For a bloodline to succeed as the main family, thus making Pearl the new master. The remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of.
Objection! But Pearl would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya.
How sad. You still don't get it, do you? Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. The only thing she cared about was the position of master. That's all.
That's ridiculous.
She was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal. The life of her daughter. And naturally the life of Maya Fey as well.
How could anyone do that?
Again, how is this really news? Then again, I guess it's news like, oh, by the way, she would totally sacrifice Pearly if I'm kidding if she wanted. It's like,
You were going to kill Maya?
No, didn't need to know anything about it. All she had to do was follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. Then I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead, and there's nothing any of you can do to me.
Yeah.
So the plan was to blame the crime on your younger twin, on Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple.
She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally, they would think it was Iris that had done it.
And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini.
I never would have guessed she was going to return to Hazakura Temple that night. But she wound up seeing Iris' crime anyway.
But why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place? She's your young twin sister, isn't she? Fucking heart.
Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her and her hussy ways.
Backstabber?
You just don't understand. You never will.
hey, I'm a single child. Of course I wouldn't understand.
Anyway,
You think the plan was a success?
you heard me. Just as that woman had hoped. Maya Fey is dead.
What?
Now the title of Master will pass on to Pearl Fey.
No, she
Objection.
ain't dead. She wouldn't be bragging about it like this.
That's absurd.
She'd silently be cheering about it.
Maya's she's just trapped inside the sacred cavern.
Or is she?
Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you, my darling Feeny? Do you want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you.
You'll despise everyone.
Your sniveling naivete and your pathetic faith in other people.
I just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan?
I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. It had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yes. It was certainly nothing to be proud of. I'm having fun doing this voice.
If that's how you feel, why didn't you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya?
You may not understand it, being a kind and gentle soul you are. You may not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that.
So then tell me, why?
Isn't it obvious? I'm not like that woman. I only act in my own self-interest.
Oh, that sounds like Daddy Ganon. But I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something real quick. Give me like 5 minutes. Deliberate amongst yourselves.
I am way too pissed, and I'm not trying to cuss more than already am. So this bitch is back again.
Yes, that has been severely established.
Oh my god, I'm trying to control myself, trying to control my anger. And I didn't have a time to make the vacuum. Freaking great. Yep, I'll be right back. I'm gonna find any anime about how to deal with spirits.
Go with Soul Eater, if you don't mind the beginning part.
Soul Eater. I'm still mad about the death battle, but oh well.
It's for the show.
I know.
Well, we're talking about spirits possessing people. I mean, Soul Eater does have spirits, but they don't possess people.
Has the enemy Phaedron dealt with spirits or not?
Oh no, wait, Konosuba. Remember that demon guy possesses darkness's body, remember? There we go.
Not
We
that.
just need a masochist. That's all we need.
That's
Need a
way
masochist.
too much stuff I don't want to Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see what they have. Crystal Sneaks, Black Flash. I don't know about that. Demon Slayers. No, not any actual sword to cut somebody, which I'm not trying to kill.
Yellow actually has a few instances of possession.
No,
that might take a while to get to.
Nope. I mean, I can try to go to Luigi's Mansion, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think anyone's ever been possessed in Luigi's Mansion.
I don't think I'm gonna find
objects.
I don't think EGAT's gonna help me or even find him.
Oh wait, there was the one time with the spider.
Let's see here. Let's see more.
Possessing, channeling, and possessions.
JoJo Bizarre Adventures. I mean, they're all spirits, but
that would make sense.
Still, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt the real body. So
we can't punch the ghost out of people, unfortunately.
Yeah, not to mention, I have to find a stand arrow, which it will give me a random stand. So
I'm back.
Ooh, Jackie Chan Adventures.
I'm back.
Shendu possesses.
Nope. My hero, no. Shigaraki's quirk work on. Nope.
Wait, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, guys?
He's trying to find an anime, specifically an anime for some reason, about
trying to get rid of this bitch out of the body. Well, so far I can't find nothing. I even try to find
Exorcist. How about that?
I'm terrifying, so I'm not gonna survive on that. Trust me.
We'll figure something out, George. Let's just carry on.
All right, let's go.
I already read this line, by the way. The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction. You're not coming in, Mike. Mark.
Yeah.
She wanted her own dad. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was muted.
All right. Do you understand why I would kill my thing now?
Obviously, it's because you were helping Morgan Fay.
Helping? Don't make me laugh. The day I was born to the day I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself. In the end, I died for myself. I thought it was obvious.
Because she wasn't actually cooperating with Morgan. She was just using Morgan and her plan so she could accomplish her own goal.
All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fey. That was the only way I could think of to get revenge.
Revenge? It looks like I have no choice but to present that piece of evidence. I can't believe it. She meant to kill Maya? Gotta keep a cool head. And I need to get more information out of her. It's the only way to understand this plan, and what she was after as well.
Mia.
Hold on. Okay, hold it. What's that evidence? The stone lantern?
I thought of an anime with spirits.
I think George is onto something.
What's going on?
I think.
Wendy's connection.
I said you want to revenge. Can you guys hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. She wanted revenge. So, other way to get her revenge is by killing the people who imprisoned her.
Yeah, maybe she's doing this against Phoenix. Or, well, I mean, it would make sense to go against Maya because Mia is the one that got her into prison. And
No.
Honestly, it's far more.
It would be against Mia because of the whole getting her a death sentence.
I know, but Maya is her sister, and she's alive. Since she can't take revenge on a dead person, as a dead person herself, she can say, you know what, I'm going to get revenge on whatever is left of that woman's legacy. That includes her mother and her sister. Shows, yeah, she's doing it for herself. Yeah, she's doing it for herself. She's doing it to get back at this bitch who outsmarted her. Because she's a bitch.
Also,
if this isn't Iris here in front of us, and that has to be Maya, and Iris is actually stuck in the cabin.
Mia
because
Fey.
remember how there's only one trick lock, and then there was 5? It's like, hold on, how the hell did that happen? And since they're like the psycho locks, that means someone who is a spirit or a channeler could do it. But
so I think this would be the one time that we actually get to use Mia as evidence. This had to be it. This, do you understand why I would kill
it
my
has to
friend?
be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fey herself?
As I said, none of you have the power to punish me anymore. Because I'm already dead. Well, I have the same problem, you see. You can't punish the dead. And you can't take revenge against them either.
You want to take revenge on someone?
I was sentenced to die because of that woman. That whore Mia Fey.
I somehow knew this was it.
I wanted to send her to a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she had made me feel. Sadly, when I realized revenge was impossible, I gave up.
Oh no! And the reason it was impossible? Well, perhaps because Mia Fey had already died?
Yes, and I realized There's only one way to take revenge against the dead.
And what do you do, Zach?
How do you do?
Wow. What those?
Even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, lives on forever.
When I've talked about other characters who can get rid of spirits easily.
I wanted to take away that person that Mia Fey loved the most. The
Berserk.
most.
That's Berserk, by the way. He
Yeah.
can kill spirits, by the way.
Oh.
I
Guts
wanted
from
to
Berserk. His sword
kill
can
her with my
pierce through
own
the master.
hands.
Oh, sorry. I will no longer.
That would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia Fey. That was the reason I helped out with the woman's plans.
Just for that? Just for that? For that, you would kill Maya? Your goal was no different than that of Morgan Fay.
As they said, the apple doesn't fall from the tree.
Far from the tree.
Far from. What a cruel plan! Cruel heart.
Oh, Wendy's. Wendy's hits again.
And okay.
No, I think that was just how he was saying things.
Oh.
Okay, let me repeat myself again.
George
What a
hits
cruel
again.
Anyway, what a cruel plan, a cruel code, and a heart.
Don't waste your time preaching to the dead. I'm afraid I've already told you. There's not a thing you can do to me.
You want to bet?
That night, at about 9:30 p.m., I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned up my hair and put on a green warning hood. Then I picked up the staff that was by my side and left Hazakura Temple.
So, it was Elise Denham who channeled her after all.
That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing. She left Maya Fey at the inner temple and wobbled back, clutching her poor old back.
You know, I realized something. We haven't heard from Maya at all. Not even Pearly telling us Maya. What did you do then?
That kid was easier to handle than I had hoped. I got up with her in front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and
So, then, you're saying you stabbed Maya?
it's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that.
Why would she say that?
What does that mean? No clear memory. Maya's mother fought back to get pushed out of her.
I don't know. I think I was stabbed.
You were stabbed?
At the last minute, Maya Fey must have stabbed me. I'm sure of it.
Objection! That's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a French fry with a plastic fork. She's incapable of doing that. And quite stupid, if I might add. She's
Anyway,
really dumb.
Lost consciousness. But before I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. Just as I was passing out, I wrote Maya behind my back in literal red text.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one.
I had hoped it would cast suspicion on her.
I can't believe she was thinking of
Oh,
that
no.
until the bitter end.
That's where my memory temporarily stops.
It stopped?
I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own two hands. My very last moment was Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was surrounded in the I was in the sacred cavern, surrounded by darkness.
You were in a sacred cave?
Close enough. The entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow I had been trapped in there.
But how did you wind up in there?
I'd like to know that myself. Anyways, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I had killed her myself.
To a ghost, you one tough cookie.
I wanted to
Crazy.
get out of there and make sure she was dead. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out.
The trick lock stopped you. Huh.
I didn't know how to remove it.
So you were saying you were actually confronted against your will inside of the
Confined.
confront against your will inside the sacred cave?
Unfined.
I'm fine, my bad, sorry.
Yes. I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible. It wasn't easy. I kept getting interrupted while I was out working on it.
Interrupted.
It was early in the morning, but someone came into the training hall.
What? Who?
Could have been Maya?
I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see.
Why not?
If someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. I made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cavern.
That morning, only 2 people could have gone into the training hall. Maya and Pearls. Pearls went there to cover the hanging scroll and gravy.
Yeah, I managed to remove the lock. But I was too late.
What do you mean by that?
The flies had already started to gather. The bridge has been fixed by the police. Oh wait. The bridge has been fixed and the police
Let's
have
go now.
started their investigation, correct?
Wait, that's Godot. That's Godot's talking.
That's going out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it felt like you were on a train of thought with her saying that, but yeah, okay.
The bridge had been fixed and the police had started their investigation, correct?
Including my onion army help.
Naturally, I couldn't go out. So instead, I returned to the cavern and put the lock back on myself. I realized I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I had hoped. But just then, Lady Luck showed up.
Lady Luck. Oh no, Nell's here.
Iris.
After that big earthquake, she showed up all by herself.
The real Iris?
She said she'd come to make sure the second cabin was all right. Stupid girl. I came out from the secret cavern and got a feel for the situation. And I locked her away in my place. I had finally learned exactly what happened. It was then that I learned that the plan had actually succeeded.
What do you mean by your plan had succeeded?
I had misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one that had summoned me, I had assumed that it was Pearl Fay.
Well, of course, you would have assumed that if it was written in the
Instructions.
instructions.
But I was wrong. The person that had actually called my spirit back was Misty Fay. The picture book Arthur. Author.
What?
Well, that's really the only possibility, isn't it? I lost consciousness in the garden. It was her body that was left lying there. Waiting for a specific moment that I'm gonna take a shower, but Maya say I wasn't able to kill her with my own hands after all. But even so, I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit.
And that is?
Matricide. The sin of killing her own mother.
Wow. Like really God of War now.
You needed to get Mark.
No way!
Order in the court. What is the meaning of this?
It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Fay. But even so, the murderer who actually snuffed out Misty Fay's life was none other than your darling little Meyer.
Objection! Ridiculous. That's nonsense.
Are you sure about that? Just think about it. There's even evidence supporting these facts, isn't there?
Maya's an extinct
What do you
bot.
mean? What is this so-called
Iris.
evidence?
The fact that Maya Fay has disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it?
Huh.
The
Who
idea
Iris?
that she's still in the secret cabin is just ridiculous. You wasn't able to escape from the inner temple that much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be.
Where?
You have to spell it out. The bottom of Eagle River. Where else?
Eagle River.
Maya Fay killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that? That's why she threw herself into Eagle River. Most bodies that wind up in there are lost forever. So, what do you have to say now, Feeny?
Cross-addiction.
Ugh.
What do you think? How Nick
Ugh.
survived out of that bridge, bitch? Is that a phone?
I believe so. But why is it playing Godats?
Sorry,
Sometimes
that's
it's
my
good.
that's my-
you.
that's my phone.
What kind of ringtone is that? And why did it sound sexy?
Godot here. Okay.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah. 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 I would also like number 3. Make sure to Diet Coke. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Well, was it something important?
Yeah. I just got myself the McDouble. Anyway, they just finished removing the locks from the secret cabin.
Yeah, it's great. What about Maya?
There was a woman in the cave.
It was Maya Fey.
It was the accused, Sister Iris.
That's because she possessed Maya.
Don't look so surprised. I locked her in there yesterday. I just finished telling you that.
So, what about Maya? Where is she?
Nick, isn't that
For you
obvious?
guys.
There was no one else found inside the secret cavern.
No, it can't be.
Man, Maya's on trial. Her
I
body
told
is,
you, didn't
anyways.
I? She's dead.
That explains
No.
why she had to bust this time. Dahlia was flat as the board, remember? Dahlia's flat as the board, but Maya actually has purpose.
Seems
Also, now this is becoming more of a light novel, anyways. We're not
in the
even doing
case
like
of the end,
this work.
a tragic end.
No.
Dahlia appears as a killer of Els.
Elise Denim.
Elise Denham, also known as Misty Fey, was her own daughter, Maya Fey. Overcome to the guilt for what she have done. Maya Fey jumped into the. Okay, let me repeat that again. Maya Fey jumped to her death into the river, the range fires of the Eagle River.
Rivers, but it can't be.
What?
Ah.
Right. Have you ever heard this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem.
Well, what is this supposed to mean, Prosecutor Godot?
According to this witness, Maya Fey threw herself into Eagle River. However, is that really the truth? Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means Maya had thrown herself into the river. It must have been from the inner temple side, near the bridge.
That's right. That's where she jumped from.
That's impossible. It's impossible to jump into the river from there.
Wait, what?
Don't get your panties all twisted.
Have they
up, Drake.
forgotten about what?
Just
have they
relax
really
and think
forgot
through
about the
whole thing
river?
again.
So it's impossible? Maya couldn't have thrown herself into Eagle River.
Well, Mr. Wright, Miss Dawn claims Miss Fey threw herself into the river from.
Oh, get that wind.
You're
But
getting
that
more
leaves the
distracted
question then,
Again,
whose body is she being channeled through? Whose
Okay,
body is she being channeled
okay.
through?
After this, I'm gonna buy these wired earbuds to connect it that way.
Yeah.
That way the mic can.
If she flung herself there, she'd have solid ground over there. This map would prove it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I can't save.
Back to the map.
It's impossible to jump into Eagle River from the inner temple side. No one knows that better than this witness.
What did you say?
11 years ago, you jumped in that very same river. Just take a look at this overhead map. As you can see, below the cliff
I
on the
gotta
inner
go.
temple side is a big rock
Be
shelf. We'll
listening.
see you in the shower later, Explodes.
Did it explode? Oh, you're right.
She would have reached the river if she had jumped off from there. In other words, if she had jumped, she would be able to see her body in this photo.
So you finally figured it out.
No!
Doesn't feel that, bitch. Order.
You're just playing with me. Maya Faye's body's at the bottom of the Eagle River. There's nowhere else she could possibly be hiding. Miss Hawthorne, have you ever heard of this one before? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Yes, just a few minutes ago, Maya Faye wasn't inside the sacred cavern. We now know that she didn't throw herself into the Eagle River.
Correct.
Sure.
That eliminates all the most likely possibilities.
Now, although it seems improbable, there's still one other place where she could be.
What? What is this one possibility you're talking about?
That's obviously a bluff.
Are we?
So where's her dead body then? Finally, I think the pieces are all falling into place. Normally, the living have no way to punish the dead. But I think there is one way to give Dahlia Hawthorne the ultimate punishment. Shall I tell you, Miss Hawthorne? Shall I tell you where Maya is this very instant? Maya Faye is in this very courtroom. There's only one possibility left. Possibility, actually. Namely, she's right here in this very courtroom.
What the?
You're saying she's here in my courtroom? Who else? What do you think there's a purple outfit right next to us?
Dahlia Hawthorne, I seem to recall that you said, I had misunderstood one thing, you see. So what? But I think there's one more thing you misunderstood. What do you mean? Tell me something. At this very moment, who is channeling Dahlia Hawthorne? Why, that's obvious. It's Pearl Faye, that pathetic little sniveling runt. No.
Oh,
You're
call her
wrong.
then and I'll make sure I get the other one.
Pearl's tried, but she couldn't do it. Flashback. Someone called me before Pearl did, but who? Pearl's even tried again on the day after the crime, but she couldn't do it. What could that mean? I think the truth is becoming clearer to you right about now. Am I correct? It wasn't Pearls that channeled you. There was someone who called you before she could, and I believe it's obvious now it's Maya.
Maya.
This is an easy one. Pearls couldn't do it, and Misty Faye is gone. There's only one possibility left.
Come on already. I can't stand this detention.
Tension. Dahlia Hawthorne, the person channeling you right now must be Maya Faye. What?
But how could that be? Remember what the witch Dahlia or set up her goal?
Wendy's.
Remember what the witch Dahlia
Carl's Jr.'s now.
Yeah, it's Carl's Jr. now.
hear me clearly this time? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Remember what the witness Dahlia Hawthorne said about her goal.
You said that her goal was to kill Maya Fey.
I think part of the problem is that I think the audio is actually key. That's not Wi-Fi too. I think it's just exciting.
Ben, it's happening to you now.
Well, my phone hasn't come off for a while. So
You stay here because I'm pretty sure my wife will appear. Anyway, yes, that is right. But if Maya's spirit,
Yeah, George, you're Carl's Jr.ing again.
dang it, can you hear me now?
Yes.
But if Maya channeling the spirit from someone that was trying to kill her,
Well, Gramps, what would happen?
could be.
It looks like you finally understand, Your Honor. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. What I'm going on about is the reason Maya channeled you. And there's only one reason. To protect herself from you. To protect herself? From me? Yes. On the night of the crime, you were only interested in one thing. Killing Maya Fey. The path back to Hazakura was closed off, and there was nowhere for her to run. So when the problem became, where would be the safest place to hide? You mean... that's when she channeled me? All this time you thought you'd been channeled by pearls. That's why it never occurred to you that Maya's hiding place was you. No, don't say that.
Well, guess what, bitch? You outsmart yourself. Ah!
You're saying that I, Dahlia Hawthorne, was played for a fool by a little werewolf?
Yes.
Maya Fey killed herself, isn't it obvious? Objection! No. Sorry, but no, it would have been impossible for her to jump into Eagle River. This was the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple? I don't believe you. Stupid little girl like that who has never been out in the real world. She could never have come up with a plan like that. Who could have given her such a brilliant idea? Well, me, of course. Oh!
Mia!
Oh,
Maya!
Mia Fey.
Maya!
all right, I'll try. It's been a long time, Dolly.
She's back! She's back!
Yes, may the boots
Give me a
rain
high five, Mia!
supreme.
I missed the old high five!
Damn,
Stop
Mia,
talking to my wife that way.
you still look pretty odd. Anyway, so it's true.
I'm just asking her to give me a high five, don't worry.
Yes.
You're something else. But what? What are you doing here?
That hair, it's pearls.
By yourself. Tell me something, Dahlia, if that is your name, bitch. I want you to think back to that one more time. You had just cornered Maya in the inner temple garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. Dun-dun.
I was stabbed by Maya Fey.
Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you. She came in, she channeled through Maya, and said, oh no.
She did?
Not terribly surprised since she was about to kill.
When she woke up, she was in the training hall.
Hey Ben, you're not close to your mic.
I believe he's trying to be quiet too, because he's still at work.
Oh, sorry.
That's when Maya decided she needed help. So she checked. She explained in a memo the situation she was in. The thing she keeps paper on her. She asked me what I thought she should do.
She leave a note for her. Oh, the best sister she ever has.
She did that?
She did that.
I can't believe it.
No
Yeah,
way.
bitch.
I don't believe this. Of course, I didn't have all the details. But one thing was perfectly clear.
And that was?
I knew that you couldn't be allowed to wander free.
Free? What do you mean?
It was a race against time, so I wrote down 2 things that Maya had to do. Channel Dahlia Hawthorne as soon as possible. And locked herself in the sacred cavern until help arrived.
So it was Maya who put that lock on there.
Yes, but why did you order her to do those 2 things?
If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Hawthorne would have been shadowed by someone else. Like Pearly. By one Pearl Faye.
Pearls?
Yes, Pearls didn't properly understand the plan. Thank goodness for being a child. So, all she was...
After she is our little single fly.
Yes. So all she was trying to do was follow her mother, Morgan Fink. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit, things would have turned out very badly to put his mind to it.
Yeah, so that's how it was. Dolly Hawthorne would have used the body of Pearl Faye to kill Maya at all
Our little
costs.
Pearl Faye. Yes, it clearly sounds like that was instant all along.
How dare you? I won't forget this.
Sorry, bitch, but you will.
Why not just admit it, Dahlia Hawthorne? Your little plan was nothing but a big failure.
Yes. Another failure to add to the pile of shame. Wouldn't you say?
What do you mean by another?
Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in failure.
What? How dare you?
11 years ago. The fake
Wait,
kidnapping.
we
Your
never know-
very first crime.
Captain, we never know what happened to the diamond.
He sold it.
You got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but... After Terry Falls escaped and went to go meet with Valerie Hawthorne, the truth was exposed.
Shut your mouth. That wasn't my fault. It was
Oh,
because
it
that
is.
stupid overweight prisoner and the weakling of a policewoman.
And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me.
I know what they're doing. They're disrupting her connection. They're trying to get Maya back.
Well, I'm still alive. But... you wound up killing someone else.
Not Godot?
No, this is before Godot.
Yeah, this
Remember,
is
this
before-
is Warplace.
As
Oh
a
yeah, the
result,
college guy, his friend.
you were sentenced to death. Mm-mm. It's one stupid move after another for you, but it's no longer funny.
You wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face.
I'm sorry, but that title belongs to my wife. She likes to take somebody's smirks out.
And now this. You've messed up again and let Maya Fey escape, even though she was right there in front of you.
Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. You
Kakarot.
spinster. I was supposed to kill Maya Fey like I swore I would. And if only you had gotten this specky-haired jerk the guilty verdict, I would have been hanged. I would have been hanged to die.
True. But I think you finally understand. Dahlia Hawthorne, you will never defeat me.
What did you just say?
Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. I've got the plot armor. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all of eternity. Damn, what?
Yes. I remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you because you were already dead. What about it? Then you said,
Simple.
even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever.
That's very true, Dahlia. And that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain as Dahlia Hawthorne. A miserable, pathetic, flat, weak creature who can never win at anything.
Roast her, please! Roast
And
her
for
until the
you-
end!
And for you, there is no escape for that, no hope for freedom or attention, since the day you were executed. The narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you has burnt to a crisp, like Carl's Jr.
You're wrong. It can't be. How could I lose to the likes of you? It no longer matters. No. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now.
Like Phoenix just throws a cross, just tosses a cross at her.
Get out of her body, bitch!
The power of objection compels you. Oh wait, transformation sequence.
Oh man, I forgot about this.
I'm not ready. Not ready to go.
And this time I make sure you're dead.
Final boss? Damn, that music.
It would be funny if she just bonked her head. Bonk. It's just like
Hey, Maya.
that would have been funny though. She just bonked her head and she just collapses. Oh well, maybe the anime did that. Maybe the anime did that. Oh wow, they actually animated that. Not animated, but they actually drew that.
Damn, it was too late to get her. Catch her. Now then. I assume you are the real Iron. Yes, I was just rescued from the sacred cave. I must say, you and your twin are indeed, indeed. Damn it! I fumbled the names again. Identical from what I could see.
Oh my, Judge, stop ogling them.
I am not. That's the other judge. Okay.
I would.
Francisco, whip him!
No. Okay, go ahead.
Any case. Any case. Any care. It appears that everything has finally made cleared up. Mr. Kodak, what happened to Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Fiona. It looks like she went back to hell as she came from. Where she came from. Anyway.
Am I stuttering again? Hold on.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. It seems that Misty Faye wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Faye as well. Okay, let me repeat that again. Maya Faye as well as may well as the young Pearl Faye. You were were also victims to this wicked and selfish plan.
Yes, Your Honor.
The tragedy of middle...
Yeah.
Huh?
Medium, like a spirit.
Medium...
Valley.
Valley. The tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end. No. It would be the best for everyone. For it would be best for everyone if no further attempts was made to channel that spirit again.
Your Honor.
Yes. What is it?
About this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now.
Well, to be frank, my younger brother was quite a judgmental. He offered severely me for not studying hard enough.
Sorry, George. I mean, Judge.
That is why I made a
Concerted.
concerted effort to study up of the crane channeling technique.
Hey, isn't that the new issue of? Oh.
It seems quite a few things in my many years on this branch. And all the time, I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in a whole world, in its own world, if you will. And now, in order to understand the world, first we have to immerse themselves to this. Let me repeat myself again. First, we have to concern ourselves in its completeness. And that's where my brother and I issue to differ.
And I used to differ. Yeah.
Used to differ.
Never thought of it that way. It kind of goes by what Ben was talking about. If the rules of engagement are the most wackiest thing possible is the only thing that is offered, you have to consider that normal or something like that. I think I'm paraphrasing it badly, but
that's all right.
Something.
So,
I mean, I was actually quoting what Godot was kind of saying at one point. I think I said, listen, once all possible measures are taken out of the equation, then the impossible or the fantastic, that's what's left as the truths.
Okay.
But yeah, rules of engagement as well. It's like, look, if it changes, then you got to really go for the crazy, okay? You got to do Hail Marys. Like with Ganon Daddy.
And Manfred von Karma.
Well, nothing fantastical happened with that one. I think this has to probably be the most fantastical case we have dealt with, besides the last crane.
So you're saying this case is now a top tier as well, just like the Ganon?
No, I wouldn't say it's top tier like that one. I'm just more saying that in terms of actually realisticness, we're dealing with channeling stuff, which is kind of supernatural. The stuff with Daddy Ganon was all evidence, actual evidence, and cover up and everything. So the fact that we had to,
even with the moments that Mia would actually come in and interfere on the cases, even with those, that was only like a last minute thing. Apart from that, it was mostly investigation.
This one was very much fantastical.
So
fantastic mediums and how not to channel.
So the real question is, what should we rate this court we did?
Case isn't over yet. Let's get through this text.
It's at least top 5 for me, just because it's so convoluted. Not too convoluted. It's just tripping over itself on evidence.
Yeah, you're right.
Ganon Daddy's still number 1 only because we were literally being countered every single moment, even in gathering evidence. Karma was just he was a brick wall.
Not to mention that live stream we did was over more than we ever did, because like the captain mentioned, we were all we went over our time to go to sleep.
I'd argue that
this one
what made it more interesting in that other case was also Edgeworth was helping us. He was trying to actively help us, so we did not feel like everyone was against us.
Yeah.
Well, God helped us here too, remember?
Yeah.
It's like he's put this whole thing upside down.
Yeah. Anyway, at any rate, it's time to pass a judgment in this case of the Iris of the Kura Temple.
Objection.
What?
Mm, mm, mm. You
Oh,
are
no.
a little too fast with that gavel, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Miss? What do you mean by that, Mr. Godot?
It isn't ready yet. That's what he means.
Oh God,
What?
we're still continuing.
That's right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony.
Huh? Dahlia's testimony. Flashback. Flashback.
Oh, we never know who actually killed who killed Maya's mother.
假设张耀浩怎么看 Maya, she was that and killed by someone. Could it not have just been Misty getting control of herself and stabbing herself just to stop it?
Yes, that's right.
The person
course
that was
that's right.
ultimately
I'm
killed was the spirit medium that channeled Dahlia. It leaves Denim, no, Misty Faye. But who killed her? We still don't know who did it.
This isn't over.
There's hope.
God dang, I thought it was over now.
It wasn't over, buddies.
She offed herself, that's why.
Unless someone else is found guilty, the accused is still on trial. Can't let her walk until there's evidence to prove her innocence.
No way.
But this court isn't here for any further testimony.
Slam. The prosecution is ready to call our final witness.
Final witness?
This one will clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Faye.
Indeed. Okay.
Enrollment is the prosecution.
Of course it is, alright, Madam Attorney.
Very well then. Who is the final witness?
Isn't it obvious? There's one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in the case.
Someone? Face?
The very person who saw her mother killed in front of her own eyes.
You mean Maya? She can't testify after what she's just been through.
We need to find the truth. The prosecution calls Maya Faye to the witness stand.
What the fuck is this dude? Very well. But first, we will take a brief. Hold on. Audio's distorted again.
Yeah, it is.
God dang it. Okay, am I doing clear now?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I really gotta buy those earbuds. Okay, I will have to wait for Miss Faye to recover before summoning. Once we receive the doctor's permission, we will presume with the trial.
Ain't right. I've got something to say to you, so listen up.
What is it?
I don't think much of you as a lawyer. It's always the same with you. You somehow managed to just squeak out without even a faint understanding of the case. Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last moment to save you.
You've got some nerve.
But that's not going to happen this time. Slam. This time, you're going to have to do this by yourself.
That's it. This court is now in recess.
Yeah, Godot is right though. Yeah, that's probably the most amount of sense that Godot's made, and I completely agree with that. Phoenix has to really stop relying on his dead master to help him out. We're what, already 3 games in, and he's still I know he's like slowly loosened the grip on asking for help, but it's still a problem if you think about it. I'm truly sorry about everything. You were working so hard to defend me, but I was missing all day, and we didn't even have a chance to talk. She's right. When I met Iris at the training hall, yesterday, they had already switched places, and Iris was inside the sacred cavern. I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on. Well, it wasn't your fault, and you were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that, though. I have to ask you, why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Huh? If you had tried to get help at the sacred cavern yesterday, you would have spent an entire day locked up in there. My sister, I feel sorry for her. She was abandoned by our mother and never got any love from our father either. Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it? Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini, who was like a mother to me.
And she did become like a mother to you.
If only Dahlia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. I always loved her. Dahlia was always so smart, so strong.
We love Bikini.
She never complained about a thing. That's why
We like mamas and bikinis. I mean, Mama Bikini.
That's why I promised her that I would help her. Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? Yes. I wanted to be useful to her in some way.
Iris.
The statute of limitations, bro. But as usual, I was too cowardly. The last minute I ran. Because of that, Dahlia's stepsister, Valerie, ended up... That was the case that wounded Mia so badly. But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. Some people? You must mean... Yes, 2 defense attorneys. Mia Fey and Diego Armando. After poisoning Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to learning the truth, Dahlia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid that poison for her. You. That's right. Iris. There's one more thing I have to ask you. Yes, what is it? On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, Elise Denham, was it really you? Yes, it was me. That night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. At around 10:30, I received a call on my cell phone. There's a problem. Come to the inner temple right away. I got the snowmobile and headed for the inner temple. But, the path to the inner temple was cut off. The path to the inner temple was cut off, right? Exactly. You can't just leave the body here. So you've got to do this exactly as I say. Got it?
Oh wait, if that was her body, that means yeah, she was Maya.
It was me. I was the one that received her body. The murder weapon had been left in her body so she wouldn't bleed too much. The staff that Mystic Elise always held. I knew it. So the actual murder weapon was the staff. Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple on the snowmobile. But why? Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was the murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anyone. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Faye. So I dressed her in a robe and stabbed her with the shishito. I wiped the blood off the staff blade and left it next to her on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone. The real killer. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I can't do it. I can't say who did it. I see.
Victim's staff has a sword hidden inside, the actual weapon used to murder the victim.
Oh, George?
All right. Defendant!
You don't have to be the bailiff.
Yes.
The judge has called you. He wants to see you in his chambers. He has some
Sorry,
questions about
sorry.
Dahlia
I had
Hawthorne.
a call.
All right. Well then, I'll see you later. There's something I want to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Something she wants to tell me? So it's true. Iris cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the very beginning.
Phoenix?
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for me to talk because I am pulling straight out onto the floor currently, and it's kind of awkward to start speaking to a sexy British accent.
Okay, it's okay. Mia! How
Wow,
is Maya
that's a
doing?
weird angle from her.
Physically, I'm not worried. She'll recover completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case.
I see.
You don't mean she learned who Elise Denham really was? Yes, I went to the medical office and talked with her. I told her everything I knew. But why? Maya's stronger than you think. I knew she could take it. All of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. The trial's about to restart. The real killer. Do you know who it is yet? Iris wouldn't tell me. Called her. But still. I think that's just maybe. I know who it was. That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the Inner Temple. And the criminal wasn't just there by accident. Which means that the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura Temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. That means they were stuck on the Inner Temple side for almost an entire day. Exactly. So the culprit was someone that wasn't in Hazakura Temple the following day. That's as much help as I can give you. The rest of the battle is yours to win or lose. Okay, I got it. Thanks, Mia. Finally, it's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. Me. All by myself. Just my pockets. Oh man, another to be continued.
To be continued.
I think this is the last leg of the case. This is the last leg of the case. So thankfully, Ben should be leaving work right about now.
Not even. I got another hour and a half, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, when Mia appeared, I took a 15-minute break because I thought that was going to be the end.
Ah,
no.
okay. How about this, guys? How about we continue this tomorrow? How about that? We continue this tomorrow. You're off tomorrow, right?
I am, though I'm running into the
Do you have a time slot where we can continue this?
Late.
So
That's all I can probably give you.
Tonight?
Late.
Tonight?
Yeah, later tonight.
Okay.
Just like literally an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if you want to.
Okay.
I'd definitely stay up for that.
We can continue there, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Now
In the
then,
last leg of
we will
this,
continue it later.